Well, I want to talk about Ghostbusters 3, the sequel that has literally been through hell. Like I've said before, Ghostbusters was one of the greatest franchises of the 80s. And since the 80s have slipped behind us, there's been talk of Ghostbusters 3. Many people give different reasons for what's holding it back. There's also been talk that younger actors such as Ben Stiller would be playing the new Ghostbusters, and that's something that I don't think a lot of fans have been happy about, because we want to see the Ghostbusters. I believe it was in February 2007, Dan Aykroyd himself confirmed that the movie is getting made, but it'll be all CG, like the new Ninja Turtles movie. This seemed like a fair compromise that hopefully all the original actors would do the voices. But it's now July, and nothing has popped up on IMDb. But anyway, I don't know what's happening with it, and I'm not here to bring you information. I'm here just to say what's on my mind because Ghostbusters was a very important part of my childhood, and I want to see Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, Harold Ramis, and hopefully Sigourney Weaver and Rick Moranis in Ghostbusters 3. If they don't want to be in it, I respect that. But there's a little trend going on which I happen to find sentimental. We've seen Rocky come back in the ring, John McClane kicking some ass again, a new Ninja Turtle movie, a new Transformers, and coming up, Rambo and Indiana Jones. I think people are interested in the past because it reminds us of a time that was more carefree. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the Ghostbusters gotta come back. Just one more time, and we want them in the flesh, not computer-generated caricatures. I think that if there's going to be CG involved, the only thing computer-generated should be the proton beams and the ghosts. Don't rely too much on special effects. That's not what made the other two movies so endearing to us. There's a chemistry, a comedic genius that occurs when those four guys are put together. Dr. Venkman's the wise guy, Egon's the intellectual one, always talking like a scientist. Ray Stantz is kind of impulsive, always getting excited, jumping to conclusions. Winston, he's the cool one with the most common sense. See, it's about the characters, not special effects. And the time span can fit into the story. Have the Ghostbusters come out of retirement, much like Stallone did with Rocky. And what was the result? It felt genuine. It felt like there was something honest and special about it. I think that time has been good for the Ghostbusters series. If they made 3 right after they made 2, it would have sucked. But now, we have a legion of grown adults who remember these movies from their childhood, and the time is right to bring back one of the biggest franchises from the 80s. We want Ghostbusters. I said it before, but if they can make the Santa Claus 3, Free Willy 3, Home Alone 3, Psycho 3, The Neverending Story 3, and Problem Child 3, then I don't see why there shouldn't be Ghostbusters 3.